Welcome back to the Hockey Show, and today we're talking about game number 5 between the Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars, where the Dallas Stars fail to get the victory while wearing that name of the green that they wear. I don't know. Anyways, and the Edmonton Oilers, they pick up their third win of this series, making them 3-2 in the series. And they are one win away, where they're going to go back to Rogers Arena. No, not Rogers. Hexta? No, that's the... Anyways, they're going up to Edmonton, and they can secure that win, and I am definitely thinking they're going to. Dallas looks dead. After tonight, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins' amazing power play goal, which was just a brilliant ping off the post, and then his other goal on the power play as well was just unreal. And that was the game winner for them. And then Broberg gets the empty netter. I guess it wasn't an empty netter, was it? Or was it? Yeah, no, it wasn't. No. But Wyatt Johnston does score, but it doesn't matter because they were already losing 3-1 at that point. So it doesn't quite matter. But anyways, the Oilers, they need to be arrested at this point because they are suffocating the life out of the Dallas Stars. I don't know what is wrong with Dallas. They are one of the teams that I thought would show up and fight and would never give up, especially with guys like Suter and Pavelski and Ben on this team who have been playing the NHL for so long, wanting to win that cup. Guys like Wyatt Johnston, the young guns who are wanting to go, and Stankoven, never want to give up, kind of players, always motor running. Stankoven definitely is, but this team has no life in them, and it's a double factor, because 2 negatives can not always make a positive, and tonight it was 2 negatives for the Dallas Stars. For one, I hate when people say they just didn't show up, but truly, this is the definition of a game where a team just did not show up for the game. The Stars, start out slow, they just never had any momentum going for them. There was no oomph, there was no fight, there was no grindiness. Pavelski had that big hit, but that's just a good timing, just big hit there. But they never had that oomph to drive the net, and they know that Stuart Skinner is not the best goaltender in the world. They know that, and all they have to do is really pound the net, find those ways to play in the offensive zone. But credit to where credit is due. The Edmonton Oilers have proved this boy wrong, because the defense of the Oilers has been out fucking standing this playoffs. For this round, not the whole playoffs, but for this round, they have done such a nice and tight bow that they can just wrap up and send underneath the Christmas tree, because this is a gift to this team. The defense of the Oilers has been unreal defense, where they can just shut down over and over again. They give no time, they give no space, and that's what it's all about, right? You want that checking, right? And forechecking, back checking, just always on the wall, winning those battles, swatting away pucks. Every time that in the offensive zone that the Dallas Stars, and you saw this in the New York Rangers game too, where the Rangers can't get anything against the Cats going, is they'll come down into this corner here, and they'll come down here and try to get those centering passes. But the Oilers are doing 2 things. They just, first of all, they pound them along the walls, where the offense is doing a good job of securing them along the boards, shutting them down to keep them along the board. And then the defenseman's going to come in here while the centerman's here. And 2 things will either happen. They'll either crush them in the corner and give them no space, or they have to keep skating around, or they just swat the pass that they try to put through. They just do it over and over and over again. And there's just no room, there's no life, there's nothing going for the Dallas Stars. They just literally can't get anything going against the Oilers. And the small amount of times that they did, the small amount of fight where the Stars would show up for a good shift, because they have made it this far. The team is not bad. The Stars are definitely a good team, and if they can find a way to play a spirited game next one and they can win it, this series could definitely still go the Dallas Stars' way. This series is not over. But if the Stars cannot find that fight, they're dead. Because the Oilers have done such a nice job being able to protect Skinner. Because they have to. The Edmonton Oilers, they have done such a great job. Because the offense is just lethal. We know that. The offense of the Oilers is the best still standing. But the defense and the goaltending is where question marks arise for me. But the defense doing unreal, great job. Stuart Skinner, though, I do not fucking care. I don't fucking care if if whatever stat they want to show you. I don't care what numbers they want to tell you that he saved the last 34 saves. I don't care if it has nothing to do with it. Stuart Skinner, every time they try to point out that he's made like this great save, that one save on Wyatt Johnston, that one save where they actually finally got that centering pass and Johnston got a shot on it. First of all, bad shot. Because, well, just an all-around bad shot. He literally shot it. If Stuart Skinner didn't move, it would have still run into his pads. It's another case where the Stars' shot selection has not been on point. We saw it in Game 1, where they just kept shooting it into his chest. This game, they had so many times where they made Skinner and the defense of the Oilers scramble, but the Oilers are so, like, the offense is so talented and skilled that they're very good at being able to get the pucks out of the zone and break it out when they can get a stick on it. But on the other hand, like, the defense of the Oilers is, like, scrambling the Dallas Stars too so much that you don't see those guys like you see with Verhaeghe and Tkachuk and Bennett, or for hell, even like this team where they have Zach Hyman and stuff, where when that loose puck is out there after making the goalie scramble, they are finding it. They are going after it and going to get that loose puck goal. They're going to find that one. And the Dallas Stars, just they're not doing it. When they scramble that goaltender and Stuart Skinner's just flopping on the ice like a fish, like no one's there to go collect the puck and put it in the back of the net when it's completely their game. And it's just like, it's all about positioning sometimes. And when that puck, like, squirts out after, like, trying to drive the net this way and the puck comes out here, that defense, right? You see it all the time with a team like the Panthers or a team like, even, like, the Oilers with Bouchard. The puck will squirt out. They know that, and they jump into the zone. The Dallas Stars, as good as their defensemen are, and usually guys that like can pounce on it, are not there to win those battles. And those are the type of battles that win you these games. Those clutch, at the right time, at the right moment wins. And the Oilers have done super good at like preventing those from constantly happening, and when they do, of being able to clear them before the Stars can beat them to those pucks. And it's just, and they have to, right? Because Johnston's shot, like, that is one of those chances where they're lucky that that's not like, if this was the Rangers and that was Zibanejad or Trocheck, or if this is the Panthers, that goal is going in the back of the net if they set up a guy like that right in the slot there. Issue is that Wyatt Johnston, just the Stars team itself, like they're dead. Like there's something wrong with them. It's a mentality game at this point. Like, because we know this team is good. They beat the Golden Knights and the Avalanche. We know this team can go and skate fast and skate hard, but they have none of that. They look like a tired AHL team right now, and that's coming from someone that loves the Stars. So, like, I'm just being real. But yeah, like, they just can't get anything going. And the Oilers, they just look awesome. They look unreal. Every single part of their game, the power play, the offense. The only thing I would say is McDavid still feels off a little bit. This game, he seemed a little quiet. He never really got anything going last game. This whole series and this whole playoffs, kind of. Like, he's just, I know he's leading in points because he just is the best player in the world. But just something feels off about him. Like, he is not the reason they're winning. It is definitely Draisaitl and Hyman. Hyman just, even though he didn't get on the board, I think he got an assist though, but he was like pushing the pace. He had a lot of breakouts, a lot of getting into the zones just himself. He was great with the puck tonight. There's a lot of great things going for the Oilers. And for the Stars, it's just like, I can't even say anything good, like, even for like the things I usually could, like Ottinger. Chris Tanev back in the lineup. He was great this game. Harley had some Stankoven's definitely like the guy who always is going. Marchment too. But it's just like, I don't know, like guys like Ben Sagan, was he even playing? I can't remember him doing anything. Like, all these guys, just Robertson. Like, I don't even know who I would say the Stars' best player was last night. Like, there was just no fight from the team. And it's just, it's so annoying, because we know Stuart Skinner is not the best goaltender, right? And if you're watching this and you're an Oilers fan, you cannot say that. I don't care if you say that he's robbed us some games or something. Every goalie has their moment. But at this point, even tonight's game, like, the game's won 3-1, right? Like, this is tight. If there was a couple of those, if this team was clutch, like the Rangers or like the Oilers or like the Panthers especially, like, that puck's going in the back of the net a couple of times this night. And to me, is still a question mark with Stuart Skinner. And if the Stars can find a next game, to go in there and fight hard and actually create chances, Skinner is not going to stop them, right? So, to me, the biggest question mark going forward right now is we know the offense is the best, but can this shutdown defense of supporting Skinner like this stay this good? Or does Skinner revert how he did in, like, Game 1 and Game 2, kind of? Like, can he be solid enough to really I don't know. It's been hard because everyone suffers from recency bias. And right now especially, people are just like forgetting that his like horrible games against the Vancouver Canucks and some of his bad games against the Stars now. Like, I'm really wondering what happens when the Oilers make it in the finals, because that is my prediction now. I think they're going to go and win it in Edmonton. That are they going to be able to survive a team if it's the Rangers or the Panthers? I don't know. I don't know, because those are teams that never give up, ever. Those are teams, except the Rangers, but they're so, like, ridiculously talented that you never know. Like, they can just find a hot guy to put the stick on his puck. Whatever. I don't know. But anyways, can the Stars, the Stars, all they need to do, because we've seen it happen, is push the offensive zone. They just don't. They're not creating those quick passes. They skate in sloppily. They try to make the simple play that's just easily swatted in the corner. They keep them around the boards, and then they get crushed along the boards. It's easily turned over. They get it on any of their offensive guys' sticks. They're out of the zone. Like, the Stars are not doing a good job at all of winning those puck battles along the wall, and it's just one thing after another, and the Stars can't get anything going. But the series is not over. This series is far from over. They need one big win. One big win. And I think we'll know who wins that one the second that puck is dropped and seeing what the feeling is like. But anyways, I guess that's all I gotta say. So thank you for watching this and made it this far. Please, I am begging you, please subscribe. Please. And until next time, too sweet, have an amazing day, and ta-ta for now.